Hello, light seekers. This is Moon Garden Angel 711. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing my videos. I appreciate you very much. I am so glad to see you back again today. Today is June the 10th, 2021. Today we have an eclipse going on, depending on what part of the world you are in. Whether you're in North America, whether you are in Asia, in Europe, or wherever you might be, you might have an opportunity to actually see it. Happy birthday to all the Geminis. This video is more of a checking in update on the energies for today and what the energies are going to be here in the next couple of days. Now, one thing to remember for on my videos is the fact that they are timeless. So whenever they do show up on your feed is when you are meant to watch it. If you're watching it on the day of me uploading it, that's meant, that's the day that you are meant to watch it. There's going to be messages there that are specifically for you. Now, the whole video may resonate with you, with all the messages, but then again it may not, and that's totally okay. Just take the messages that do resonate with you and just leave behind what doesn't. Okay, I've already pre-shuffled. I am just shuffling again as I am talking. We are currently, today is the day that we have the eclipse, and it's the Ring of Fire eclipse. We also have a full moon. And the other thing to remember, we do have Mercury retrograde, so a lot of everybody is being affected one way or another. Some of you may be having like physical manifestations such as stomach aches or you name it, pain in your back, your eyes, your big ringing of the ears, headaches, like a big throbbing headache, inability to eat because you really are not hungry, or the opposite where you are completely hungry. Now, some of you also, I am already getting downloads and messages from our guides, is the fact that some of you may also feel completely tired and sleepy. And that's totally okay. You are probably getting downloads, so you need to rest up, drink plenty of water. If you are not hungry, then that make your own assessment of your own self, as to what hurts. If it hurts really bad, then I'm not a doctor, so you might want to consider that. So but a lot of the physical manifestations are going on because of Mercury retrograde, and not just Mercury, there's also Saturn. I believe we also have Pluto, and I think we also have some of Jupiter. And they're all going to be in retrograde until at least October, with the exception of Mercury, which I believe is going to end sometime in, I believe like on the 24th or the middle of June of 2021. So let me see what else. One of the things that I was seeing when I was meditating about today's reading, I kept seeing the color pink. The other thing that I was seeing was a snake. The snake, the skin of the snake, when they shed the skin. So I was seeing that. I was also seeing like a desert, a very desolated area. Not a lot of people go or are in the desert. So I was seeing that, like Sedona. Let me see. So somebody might be going to Sedona, or is at Sedona right now. Let me see, one of the retreats. The other thing that I was seeing is Six of Swords already. The sun. I was seeing the color red in the sun. some of you may be walking away, and I also see the tower here. So after this eclipse, a lot of you may be going through a tower moments where you just feel like you've had enough of the situation, enough of whatever it might be, whether it's a marriage, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a job. So a lot of you are going to be looking into perhaps leaving behind those situations. You are reconsidering and relooking at everything, all the possible outcomes of something. So I do see someone that stays up at night a lot. I'm seeing mostly a feminine that stays up at night crying. I'm not exactly sure who I'm tapping into, but this feminine almost cries herself to sleep and kind of drowns. I'm seeing someone drowning their cry with a pillow, in the hopes that nobody will hear her. I also see someone that gets up in the middle of the night to drink water. Queen of Cups. Yeah, someone is really in her feelings or their feelings at night. It's almost like they are, this feminine is allowing herself to feel her emotions, and it's almost like she's having like a duality. As you can see here, she's in the 3D world, but yet when you turn it upside down, that may be the 5D world. So she is in between dimensions. So I see a feminine energy that is very much in her feelings, allowing herself to feel. I see this feminine also like someone that might at times not allow herself to feel because she's afraid to. It's almost like she's ashamed to feel the feelings, or allowing herself to feel whatever, whether it's anger, shame. I'm also seeing a key to a car, a key to a house. So I see someone that is signing a contract to, I don't know, maybe a divorce. And this person is getting the house, and she's very happy. Yeah, definitely transformation. I see a judgment. So let's see here. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So some of you may be also signing a contract for Wands. A contract to a marriage. They're gonna, someone in the month of June is going to be signing or getting into marriage, accepting marriage proposal, or an engagement. I see someone that is in between worlds, that it's almost like, and another story that I'm seeing here is someone that feels like a rebirth of a new person, because before they used to feel like they were in between worlds and had no option. I'm seeing the snake here. You see the snake right there? Right there. It's kind of like in a knot. We don't know if that is the skin or if it's actually an actual snake, but if it appears as though it is a snake. I see someone that is like in a matrix. They feel like in between dimensions. They feel like the life that they're living is a lie, and they definitely want to walk away from that energy, because I see someone walking away from whom they are, or whom they used to be, because he or she does not like who they were before. They are coming into terms and into conclusion of who they were, and they are not liking what they saw. As you can see on this 3 cups, there's no water pouring from those cups, and neither is well, it's from this 3 cups. So it's almost like in the prior life, or in the prior 50 years of this person's life, it was very although they had a lot, of financial stability, they felt like they were lacking something. So there was nothing in that life. Whereas now they're going to take, they are, they felt that way like in the Matrix. So now they are willing to, they're now feeling all sorts of emotions here. I mean, look at this flowers, blossoming from, from the cups and into the other 3 cups at the bottom. So there is a level, once this person of whom I'm tapping into is able to let go of the prior dimensional person that they were, or the prior person that they were. They might have had addictions. They might have had they were not a good person in their own judgment. I see the judgment card. We saw the judgment card earlier. So in their own judgment, in their own opinion of themselves, they were not someone that they were happy with. So now they've allowed themselves to turn a different face of the cup, a different face of the coin. And that is also another face of the coin that, yes, although it might give them different view of life, and different feeling of accomplishments, or they feel like they've accomplished different things in comparison to this life. So now they're going to graduate to a period where this is the now, this is the past, this is the present, or this was the immediate past, and this is the present now. They are now going to be into a balanced area, mind, body, and soul. So now whoever I'm tapping into after the eclipse, they're going to be balanced. This is where they're going through right now. Remember, I said a lot of you are going through like downloads. They're going through like an emotional stage or physical manifestation of ache and pain, whether it's your head, your stomach, your arms, your back, or your knees, and you really feel really tired. So now this is what's going on right now. The eclipse is eclipsing out a lot of the things that you don't need, and eclipsing in those items that you do need. And now this is where you're going to be. You're going to have body, mind, and soul balance now. And this is all coming from, the 5D onto the fourth dimension to the 3rd dimension here, which is what you need. Now there's going to be, now that I see here, the transformation card here, I see that, some of you are going to, are utilizing this as the transformation, kind of like allowing this transformation period to balance out and have the ability to travel in between dimensions and bring in those items that you do need from this dimension onto the 3D. So there is a level of balance, and there is a level of acceptance, because now, as you can see, the bird is on the 3D, and it is a physical manifestation now. The bird now has an actual body, or which is the phoenix here. Or at least I see that as the phoenix. And now the feminine here is more like in the 5th dimension. So she's more like, think of it like stardust. So now she is, in the opposite, whereas at times she is on the foot is on the other hand, on the other side, or she has the flip side of the coin. So sometimes she's able to physically manifest here, have a physical body, and now she is in the 5th dimension. And I'm seeing here that a lot of this is happening at nighttime when this feminine is actually sleeping, where she's going into the matrix and actually getting the uploads and getting that the downloads. As you can see here, you know, yes, this man is actually hanging. However, you know, there is like all this water, all this green, all this purple around it, like a halo. So, and then I'm seeing here on his feet, this looks like to me like an eclipse. As you can see here, there is one planet here, and then there's another one. So I am seeing that there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be upgrading their beliefs. They're going to be releasing a lot of their beliefs as well. A lot of the conditioning is going to also be upgraded, as well as the conditioning is going to be let go. So there's going to be a lot of spiritual growth from a lot of people. People, you might be surprised if people decide to leave a job, people that were stable and had a great position, and then all of a sudden you just hear that they left, and leaving people out in the cold. And they're doing it simply because they are receiving all of this downloads, and they're looking at life from a different angle. They are going to be the manifestors of a lot of ideas. They're going to be the supporters of this new world that's coming in. There is no longer this, you know, holding back. I see someone that is holding back, or was holding back in the prior past, was holding back a lot of their passions, a lot of their desires, a lot of the things that drive them. But that's no longer going to be the case after these eclipses, because they are not, a divine is not going to allow it anymore. I also see here, as you can see, there's not a lot of actual physical male or female other than the hanged man here. And I see this hanged man in this representation of a feminine. So what I see now is someone that is going to be this is more in the fifth dimension, marrying of your feminine and vice versa, your masculine. So we see a lot of that. We see that time is running out. I also see here the sign of Taurus. So some of you may be dealing with the Taurus. Aries. Yeah, definitely Taurus. So you might want to look into the Taurus reading if you haven't already done so, because there might be some resonating messages there that may resonate with you. This particular reading is actually, for me, is letting me know that after this eclipse, there's going to be a lot of changes subconsciously to both the feminine and the masculine. They are going to feel, both of them are going to feel like they are ready to match each other, and they're leaving their old way behind. All I can say is try not to be afraid of this new energy. Try to understand it. Each one of us is going to understand things from differently, because we all have different cultures, different ideals, different ways of believing things, different way of seeing things. So make your own judgment as to what to do, as to how to deal with this new energy. Some of you may also feel like you are able to read people or even sense their feelings and emotions even more. You're able to feel their energy more. It's going to be enhanced. It's going to be something that you're not understanding, and you're not able to talk about it with a lot of people. So a lot of this reading here, I see that it's going to be more from a fifth dimensional enhancing, but yet you're going to be able to downloads, you're going to be able to bring him onto the 3D. But keep in mind that whenever you're bringing those energies from the 5th dimension to the 4th dimension, or transfer into the 4th dimension to the 3rd dimension to this 3D world, you have to be able to become that perfect translator of energy, so that some people that may or do not know how to deal with that energy, or even the thoughts or the new ideals, that you're not scaring them, because, or that they don't think that you are, something's wrong with your head. So that's what I'm seeing here so far. Oh, is there any more energy here? Any more messages from this 5, this good? I see someone here that is tired of holding back their way of speaking, simply because they want to speak their truth. And not to say that you're not speaking your truth, but there are some things that you hold back. I mean, here's a lot of ideals, a lot of passion. Let me see here. I'm also seeing here that there's a feminine and a masculine that are already married in the 5th dimension, and it's almost like they are having messages being sent by the divine through birds, letting them know, guiding them as to what they need to be doing. I see someone that is imprisoning themselves in the matrix as well, and they don't want to get out of that area. They are afraid. The nine of wands. A lot of inner war, inner fighting. I see that as that. So I see a lot of fighting as well. Inner struggle, inner war. Inner struggle, inner war. I'm also looking at a lot of feathers. So some of you may be seeing feathers throughout your path. Let me see here. 2 of Wands, someone that is not allowing a lot of people to get through. I'm also seeing 9 of Swords, someone that is keeping themselves up at night because the downloads are occurring and this person doesn't know what's going on. They just wake up and they're like, what's going on, God? Can you help me? I just know that someone is scared, very scared, because they don't know exactly what's going on, other that they are losing sleep. Prince of Swords, the Knight of Swords. Someone that wants to speak their truth. I see someone that is like wants to speak their truth and wants to just articulate their thoughts and their feelings, and I see like almost that they keep going back and forth and they keep leaving those feelings behind, like okay, maybe if I ignore them they'll just go away, and leave them back there. And those feelings are not going to go anywhere because they're there. And I'm seeing a masculine now. He needs to, 4 of Swords, yeah, while he's sleeping, while he's resting, he needs to be able to express that, because those feelings are not going to go anywhere. It's almost like they're almost making his life miserable, because now he's bringing all of that during the day, feeling those feelings. Let me see what other messages are coming up. Are there any more messages regarding this spread? Any more messages regarding this spread? Someone may be having some feelings about something that it's, look at that. I say feelings and here's the Lovers. The person that is staying up is because he has a lot of passion and a lot of emotion, a lot of feelings. And here's the Six of Cups. So it's a soulmate. It is a twin flame for this particular masculine of whom I'm tapping into. Definitely has been hit by the Cupid's arrow. And look at that. The Kundalini has been activated. There's the snake again. So in my meditation, I was seeing a snake shedding its skin, and that's where it was coming from. So that's definitely you know, a twin flame here that I'm tapping into. Knight of Pentacles, someone that wants to give a message. And he's going to be calling you, because now I received 2 phone calls throughout this message. And look at this, the Lovers, the Six of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and also, you know, Temperance, Queen of Cups. Look at all those feelings and all those emotions. The Moon, this is going to happen right at, you know, after the eclipse. The Ace of Wands, you know, someone that has a lot of passion. The High Priestess, someone that views you as the High Priestess. Ace of Pentacles, that wants to bring the you know, the financial, give you financial stability. You are the, you know, if it's a feminine that is watching this, you are masculine, you know, you are the Ten of Cups, or the masculine wants to give the Ten of Cups. And this other one's just fell out, so let's see what those are. The Prince of Swords definitely wants to bring this, you know, this message of emotion to the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor. Oh my God, look at this. These two are our main characters that keep coming up on every reading. They keep coming up on every reading. They make themselves appear and known that they are the ones that are ruling this readings, and they're there because of the Lovers. So look at that. I mean, what better reading than this? I'm trying, you know, to make sure that I give every reading where there is, you know, all good news, and as well as all the good and bad, and you know, whatever you consider bad or lower level energies. But here you go. This is, but one of the things that I'm seeing here is, because the Devil came right behind the Emperor, I'm seeing that the Emperor has maybe casting spells for the feminine so that she falls in love with him. But he needs to know that there's no need to do this, because this is already divinely guided. Look at that. He's looking right at the Devil. And it's almost like he needs to realize that she already loves him, because she's looking at him. He's looking at the Devil, okay? But one of the things that needs to happen is that he needs to stop doing any casting of spells. There's no need for that. She's already looking at him. Look at that. They're already looking at each other. They have both been stricken by Cupid's arrow, okay? And the Kundalini on both of them, one of them here, she is also wearing a cape, a red cape. It's almost like she is the root chakra. So she is in the red, and he is of the, let me see here, not the sacral chakra, but the yellow chakra, the third chakra. So he has a lot of well balanced. And I also am seeing the yellow here all across this reading here. So there is no need for this masculine to do anything, because she already loves him. He already, let's see here, she already holds his heart, and he holds her heart. They already hold each other's heart and love for each other, for one another. It's just a matter of time. And he's going to come in to talk to her. He wants to offer her the love. He wants to offer her the pentacles. And no matter what, I'm also seeing here that there might be another party that may be also casting spells. And that's what's coming up. And I'm seeing here that it is, because I'm seeing the Temperance here. There's another Queen of Cups that also, that may be married to the Emperor or have a companionship with him, that may be doing all of this. But you know what? She needs to know that all that she's creating is not going to work out, because they are divinely guided. This right here, this union is divinely protected and is divinely guided. This right here, the moon is also, look at that. The moon, I see someone that is a Libra. So the other feminine energy might be a Libra, okay? But this right here, this moon, this eclipse is going to shift everything for this Queen of Pentacles. And she's going to stop her bullshit, because there is a lot of passion from this Emperor to this feminine. I mean, the messages are there. So this needs to stop for this, you know, from this I'm trying to stop myself from cursing, from this karmic energy. So let's see, I left the devil because I want to clarify the devil. Spirit, can you clarify and give us more information with regards to the devil? Death. Look at that. This feminine, it's this feminine that's doing all of these spells, but there's going to be an end to that, because look at that. There's another snake in here. Double-headed snake. So that feminine that is doing all of that, death and karma are coming to her. This is going to stop. Are there any more messages? And is this? Nope. Creating messages for the feminine. Let's see here. Look at that again. This one, the Ace of Wands. A lot of passion. There's a lot of passion in here. Are there any more messages? Envy. This feminine that is casting all the spells and all the bad juju or magic is because of envy. She doesn't want them together because he loves her a lot. He wants to bring her flowers. And this is going to happen no matter what this feminine does. This is going to happen because of all the passion that he has for her. He's looking right into the future, to, you know, and to the present and the future, because this feminine is his true love. He feels that she's the true love for him, because she feels that she is out of this world. This feminine that I'm talking about might be someone that is very well put together, very elegant, well spoken, very educated, holds a high profession. She is very well respected. She is a boss lady, okay? And he is tired of the hostilities between her. So between him and her. So he's going to fight that off. This may happen, you know, sometime on the, like right on the 20th of June. He's gonna look at that 11. And he's going to go and provide and give this love to this, because she is like the angel of love for him. Woman holding a coin. This woman here is done. She is done. Death is coming to get her. Karma is going to get her because of all of this evil spells, that jujus that she's that she is putting out there for this other feminine that is the twin for this masculine. It's almost like this feminine that is currently married to this well, actually, you know, I'm seeing a divorce as well, because death is here. She's going in between dimensions. She went to a dimension in the past to cast a spell against this masculine, so that he could fall off the love of the current feminine energy, or divine, sacred divine energy. And I am sensing that you are going to get a message or even a phone call. The temple path. Let's see here. And right at the main male. Bad health. It's like, you know, this karmic is trying to make that this masculine feels bad health, or it feels bad, and that his health is failing him. Let's see here. But he always has her in his mind. He can't stop thinking about her. He's definitely concerned for money. And it's someone that is at, you know, this is maybe someone that he met at work that's creating all the havoc for him. He's moving out, leaving this mature woman. Are there any clarifying messages from this deck, Spirit? Are there any clarifying messages from this deck? And it fell right on one of the other phone, so definitely look at that. He's gonna phone her or go talk to her at her house and visit her to ask her if he could court her. He is definitely in divorce, or divorcing the other karmic. He feels like he's in poverty, but his wealth is about to change. He doesn't have to worry about that, but he does worry about a child. Any more messages from this deck? Message. He definitely feels there's a death to the marriage, but he's going to go and talk to this feminine and let her know that he wants to be the main male in her life. Any more messages, Spirit? Any more messages? Whoa. He feels like the karmic that he's leaving is a false person who has stolen items from him. However, she is giving a lot of that money to another man, and this main male doesn't know that. But, you know, there's no worry about that, because he's gonna get it. He's whoever I'm tapping into now, this is another message. It looks like you're going to be receiving a job offer here, probably tomorrow or Monday, or sometime next week. And it's going to be a very big offer. It's going to be more than what you expected. Whoa. Look at that. Unexpected income right after that. And adjudication again. The house. It looks like he's going to give her the house. Any more messages from this deck? Any more messages from this deck, Spirit? He feels imprisoned. It's almost like he's, you know, in this matrix. Any more messages? The 29th and the 30th of June is a big deal here. Mature woman. Yeah, he's leaving a mature woman, and he's going on a trip, leaving his house, because he found out that her true colors. I see also different colors here. And as you can see, these two feminines look very much alike. Look at that. the way that they're seeing, the way they were looking at everybody. The projection of who they are. It's very clear. A gift. Okay. Let's see here. What other one? Let's find out what some messages this masculine would like to give to his feminine. Spirit, are there any messages the masculine would like to give to the feminine? I am cheating on my wife. She lets me. My feelings always come up. Can't stop thinking of you. Those are the messages. So this masculine just cannot stop thinking of you. And we saw that earlier on the other card, on the very first card that came up of thought. I think it was here. Or maybe I put it back on, it was on the other spread. So he can't stop thinking of you, divine feminine. But death keeps coming, pulling itself out. The best of you. The beat of your heart is a song. Wow, he loves you so much. Wow. I'm going to go ahead and leave it at that. I love you guys. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing my videos. Please continue to like. I love you. And we'll come back. Let's see when this when the next reading is going to be. Please like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.